Our 1080 HD SDI ControlTech documentation system is available to monitor the operating procedure. The system was optimized for intuitive control and ergonomic design during the development phase. For this reason, the same functions and symbols as known from traditional video recorders can be found on the front control panel of the device. Via the Record button, start or end the video recording. Via the Photo button, take individual images. These functions can of course also be operated via the remote control key of the camera head or a connected touchscreen. Via the Display button, you have the option to use a main monitor integrated in the system and pre-configured accordingly as the control monitor for the documentation system. In this case, by actuating the display key, the main monitor switches to the preview image of the documentation system, and the entire workflow from the input of the patient data to the data export can be processed via the main monitor. In this instruction, we're using a touchscreen monitor that's available as a design variant, which allows controlling the system by touch either from the unsterile area or directly from the sterile field by using a sterile cover. In the latter case, the documentation system can be controlled by the sterile operating theatre staff or the surgeon him or herself. Simplicity. An easy workflow from patient data recording through to data export guarantees safe working with the system on a routine basis. After entering the patient master data and approving them, the system is ready to take individual images and video sequences during the operation. To launch this function, either the camera head key, the control panel of the documentation system itself, or the touchscreen monitor are available. Following the operation, the data is exported to the USB stick set as the standard medium included in the scope of delivery. After activating the Export button, you are again provided the images or video sequences taken as a summary in an image preview. Individual images are labeled by the camera and therefore differ from the not specifically labeled video sequences. By simply unselecting images that are not required, the data quantity can be limited to the absolute necessary or the export adjusted to the maximum available capacity of the external medium. Subsequent comments are also possible, as well as the selecting or reconstructing of video sequences that were made outside the individual images or video sequences taken. Via the so-called Easy Secure function, the user is granted access to the footage which the system records automatically in the background in loops of 3-minute video sequences. The thus saved data and video material is available for comprehensive documentation for forensic reasons or, for example, for the preparation of lectures or presentations. As an alternative to the export to an external USB medium, which is a factory setting, it's possible to use other transportable media. For instance, a transportable hard disk or DVD burner, Blu-ray disc burner, or to implement the integration in an existing network. In this event, data are archived in a defined network target path, for example the PC of the surgeon, or on a central server in the hospital system. By confirming the export function, the data are automatically sent to the corresponding target medium. After the data export, the system creates a short operation report, taking into account all images and comments. This report can then, for instance, be printed directly on a printer connected to the system and, if applicable, saved in the patient's file, or handed over to the patient for him or her to give to the referring doctor. After completing the process, the system automatically starts again with the patient input mask and can then